Let's next have a look at a example of a subroutine that takes some input data, input parameter, and we might just do something similar as we did here, but such that this text that is output on the screen would be given as an input parameter for the subroutine. So let's just make another subroutine. Let's call it output something, and then we add into it a string type parameter called output text. So this is the text that should be output on the screen by this subroutine. And how do we output something on the screen? Well, it's again the console.writeLine that we use here. And what do we output? We output anything that is being stored into this parameter when this subroutine was called. So we might write here just the name of the parameter, and now it outputs whatever is given to this subroutine as an input string. And we can try it here. So we will comment out the macro we called, and instead we will call the output something, and we call it with some text we wish to output. Okay, and now we can try our software. So this is what the software outputs: some text we wish to output, and then okay, it's still waiting for me to press the enter to finish. So now we were able to pass this information here from the main method to the subroutine through this parameter. So this parameter will get as value whatever is written here. And just to make sure that you have better possibilities to understand what happens here, so let's try. I will close this and I rebuild my program. I will put a breakpoint here. So let's monitor what happens to this string inside this subroutine call. What happens to it when we go to the subroutine? So I run my subroutine or this program again. So now you can see the console here is blank, so nothing has been output yet, and the program execution is now waiting on this line here for me to continue. And if I just go here and click one step forward, then now I'm entering the output something subroutine. And now if I bring my mouse on top of the output text here, we can see what is the value of this parameter. And that value is now the text that we wrote into it here. Okay, so this parameter is like is a letter or a mailbox that is carrying this information inside of our subroutine. So now if I go forward, so I click forward, I go step forward. So far we can still see that nothing has been output on the screen, but once I execute this row, then we can see that something was output. Okay, and now we're still waiting to get out from this subroutine. So if I go one step forward, then the execution will return here. So now I do it, click, and we are back here. And now of course the text is still here. We still didn't go to this second subroutine, but now we do so, and then we finish the program. So actually we are now here, so we can see that text entered here, and now we are waiting for the read line for me to stop the program. Okay, so this is the way how we can see how the information that we give as a parameter is transferred inside the subroutine through these parameters. So these parameters are the carriers of this information.